Jetpack to the moon and back.
Jet here.
Jetpack to the moon and back.
Ha ha cat.
A distant whistle, a faint rumble. The hype train is almost here.
Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me just double check that everything is working and then we will begin. But in the meantime, how are you? What have you been up to? All right. Can I do that? Yes, I did. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. I think we are good to go. Welcome in, everybody. How are you today? Lego! Thank you so much for being first, as well as thank you so much for the resub for 3 months. How are you? Sassy, welcome in. How's it going? Emmers? Oh, my chat just skipped. Thank you so much for the 57 months. Thank you so much for the resub. How are you? Yemet, hello. Sassy, hello. Makeda, I hope you have a great night. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. I had a very stressful morning that included setting off the abnormal heart rate alarm on my watch, but I've been home and chilling on the couch since about 11 a.m. and I'm now building a Lego. Well, that sounds much more relaxing. I hope everything is fine. Moxie, hello. How's it going? Hope you have a good one. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Been really sick and been in bed for 3 days. Oh no. What have you been sick with, Lego? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Yeah, I hope you feel better. At mini golf, aw, well, hello to all of you. That's amazing. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. Have a wonderful time. I think it's man flu. Oh no. The worst of the flus. Okay, well, I hope you feel better. That's never fun. Being sick is never fun, regardless of what it is. So I hope you get better soon. Do you feel like you're on the up and up, or are you still like in the trenches? I think the stress caused by frustration caused my heart rate to jump to 120 plus. And my watch, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I hope you know, have you has the Legos helped, you know, to relax? That's fair. I hope you feel very much better. Yeah, I hate that. Whenever I'm sick, I also get the thoughts of like, will I ever be able to breathe again? Is this what life will always be like at this point? Or will I never be able to breathe normally at any point again? So I hope that, I don't know, I hope you, Lego always solves, it's true. I noticed as I was saying it, I was like, oh, the potential confusion. What was I gonna say? Yeah, what is it like to breathe again? Yeah, that's, every time I'm like, I wonder if I'll ever be able to breathe normally. Lego's helping. I'm currently building the Panda family from the 3-in-1 series. Oh, very fun, very cool. Love that. Love that for you. I feel like I heard something about Lego recently. I feel like it was Animal Crossing related, but I can't remember. Can't remember what it was. Are they getting a new set? Did I make that up? Maybe I made that up. There was something else I was gonna say. Oh, kind of a random thing about Animal Crossing, but there are a bunch of people who are like remastering, like it's a fan remaster of City Folk, and it's released. I think they've released sort of like a you can emulate it on your PC or if you have like a hacked Wii, I think, because that was the one, the Wii. But they've added like quality of life features and stuff. I don't think we'll play it. But anyway, for those who like love the old games, there's like a fan remaster of City Folk. They are coming out with a Game Boy replica set. I think, is that the one? Did you post something about that maybe? Can't remember. Trying to think. Today we're gonna play more Donkey Kong. I haven't played since the last time we streamed it. Oh, actually, that may not be true, because I think I played a little bit right before playing the Drifter, but I haven't progressed. I sort of just found a bunch of the bananas that I had missed in the previous 2 sections that we've been to. So I'm still very, very early on in the game. But I think that's it. Oh, maybe that's where I'm getting confused. Yeah. I was gonna say, that sounded familiar. Something about a Game Boy Lego. I'm trying to think. There some random Twitch news, I guess. They're going to be starting August 20-something. I feel like it's somewhere post August 20th. They are every streamer will be able to be like sub to, and you can like give them bits. It comes right before Mr. Panda's birthday. When's his birthday? However, so if you're starting a new streamer, you'd be able to be sub to and get bits and all that. You cannot actually get any of that until you've hit affiliate, I believe. Johnzo, welcome in. How's it going? How are you? But that's interesting. That does mean, here's what's interesting is like, time to chat. Well, bam. Johnzo, how's it going? The way that Twitch is pitching it is like, well, if you're a new streamer or trying to get into streaming, you can start earning money right away. But really what that means is that you guys are going to start seeing ads everywhere. So even on people who are not affiliated, you're going to be getting ads on your streams and whatever. I don't think... I feel like this is a thing. I could be wrong about this, but I believe you may not have as much control over your ads if you're not affiliated. Am I saying that weird? Affiliated. Affiliate? Affiliated. No, that has to be right. Anyway, so that's just a neat thing. So if for people who are interested in streaming, you can technically start earning stuff from subs and whatever. You just can't get any of it until you actually hit affiliate. But that's starting next month. So in other words, they're pushing more people to get that Nitro membership or whatever it's called. Actually, probably true. Because yeah, there's you know, I feel like the period of time when you're watching somebody who's new, like, and they don't have subs and bits and stuff. That's kind of like nice in a way because you kind of get to like see what they're about, I guess, a little bit, because they're just starting off. So like, you know, things are going to be a little scuffed and like you don't quite know them yet. So I don't know. I feel like that's sort of like a nice buffer period where you can just watch someone low commitment. But because I don't know how many times I'm going to be, unless they're just like, you know, absolutely like crushing it or something. I don't know how quickly I'll be to jump on board. The interesting thing is like, that I was thinking about is founders badges. So like, it'd be so easy to get a founders badge in like so many people's streams, I bet. Alex, welcome in. How's it going? But yeah, I think you're right, Lego. That I think it's going to be, you'll see more people with Nitro, I bet. If they're people that watch smaller streamers. It always is surprising to me how many people don't watch small streams. I'm reminded of that every time I go to the Twitch subreddit. Random people will come in with like a question that's sort of typically accusatory in some way, or an indictment of the Twitch community as a whole. And it's always like, based on what they're saying, it's like, oh, you only watch like big streamers. They'll be like, why is it that Twitch streamers like, I don't know, they'll talk about chat moving so fast and like you can't read it, and like, I don't know, I can't think of anything specific, but you can definitely tell sometimes you're like, oh, you don't watch like people who can talk to you. You watch just like XQC and that's it. I hate ads, so if I'm not subbed, I'm probably not watching it if there's an ad. Fair. That's fair. I feel like when I watch someone and I'm not subscribed to them, I'll like get up to go do something while ads are playing, but typically if I watch them enough, I'll like subscribe to them. The Twitch subreddit, you mean the bastion of kindness and peace? Yeah, exactly. I also can't stand XQC. I can't stand, honestly, most big streamers. I feel like there's not a lot of like large streamers that I enjoy watching. There are a couple of exceptions, but I went from big streams to like 100 average and thought, wow, there's actually a community that I can chat with. Yeah. The biggest streamer that I watch at all consistently, which hasn't been very consistent recently, is Dex Bonus, or Dodger is like what people call her. She averages anywhere from like I would guess somewhere between like 200 to sometimes closer to like 400, and then it just kind of floats depending on what's happening. But she does a good job of like talking to chat, and especially when she's not in a game. If she's like in a game, she's more focused, but she tends to I don't know, talk to people more. She doesn't answer everything. She doesn't like you know, she doesn't read every chat, but you can tell that she's like looking at it. She's like, she'll only read out certain ones that I guess she feels like she wants to respond to or like continue the conversation. But anyway, so I've watched a lot of her VODs now. So I'm typically not watching live, but I'll watch her, and then her husband Strippin. He's very funny. I don't typically watch his stuff live either. if I watch something, it's because like I saw him playing Fantasy Life the other day, and it was like, this is not the game that I would expect him to be playing, so it's very fun. But I've watched a lot of his like clips on Instagram and whatever. Annybot, I don't think I know who that is. Also, hubby will kill me if I don't ask. Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters? I have not. I don't think I would like it. I have not seen like any of it. But I keep on getting shown clips or like GIFs of like random bits of it. I'm like, this seems so obnoxious. Trust you'll love it. I don't know. It's that bimbap scene that I'm like, I just don't want this. I just don't. Why is it attracting a lot of negative attention? Wait, why is it? Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters? GIFs? Yeah, that's what I said. GIFs. We will make you watch it while you're here. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know. It probably, if I were to take a guess, I would imagine some of it is the K-pop connection. A lot of people just don't like K-pop for not liking K-pop. Some of it, I think, is like when something gets memed to death, I think sometimes it's like, I don't know. Black Magic, welcome in. I don't know when it will be, but we are planning on watching it and plays poorly. Discord someday, TM. But I think some of it is like, some of the animation is like a little over the top, and I realize it's meant to be funny, but I think there's just something when looking at it, it's so like uncanny / like, for someone who doesn't know what's going on, you just see it so often then that you're like, I'm starting not to like this. Yeah, I don't know if that fully makes sense to everyone, but it makes sense to me. So that's my explanation. I've heard a lot of people say it's very good. So I don't think, Alex, I don't think it's like that the quality of the movie is bad. I think it's just like, it's one of those things where it's become so popular / like memed over that people then, you know, just start having an aversion to it, which I will say that I'm definitely like that. And I think that's also why I'm not generally a big pop music fan. I think we've talked about this before. There's a hipster part of me that lives inside that is very, like, sometimes as something, once I know that it's identified as like pop or whatever, I can sometimes be like, my indie roots kick in, and it's like the indie roots grow deeper into the ground and latch on even further. I'm excited for the animation. Apparently it's a lot of the people who did Spider-Verse. You know, fun fact, I have not seen the sequel, but I will, but I'm gonna just wait until the new movie is out. Because I think I like missed a week of like when the Spider-Verse sequel came out, and then I heard that it's like there's going to be a part 2, and I was like, oh, okay, then I'm just not gonna watch the movie. I'm just gonna wait until the part 2 is out and then watch both, instead of having to watch it and then wait and be like, we can't even consistently watch the 80 movies, so we thought we were going to hate it. End up loving it. The songs are so good, Daz. You what, mate? Uh-oh. Lego and Daz now are gonna believe me into watching K-pop Demon Hunters. I also have not yet seen the sequel. Black Magic, we are the same. Oh, hadn't heard that. I'm probably on the same train then. Yeah, apologies if that was a little bit of a spoiler then. It was just like almost immediately I heard it's gonna be like there's a part 2. It's like a, you know, not just like a sequel, but it's like very much like it's gonna pick up probably right after the movie or soon after, I guess. So I was like, oh, neat. Then I'm not gonna subject myself to watching it and being like, no, I have to wait, because things are always like, I mean, animated movies take so long, so it's, you know, I think, yeah, it's, when is it supposed to come out? Next year? Yeah, I've seen Into the Spider-Verse, which I loved, but I've not watched, or wait, no, yes. I've watched Into the Spider-Verse. What's the sequel called? Spider-Verse Tokyo Drift. whatever the, I have not watched the sequel to that one. It's not just Spider-Verse 2. Across the Spider-Verse, is that what it is? Isn't that the Beatles movie? So season 2 of Wednesday releases soon, but they are splitting into 2 parts. Part 1 airs next week, but part 2 is not until September. Now I have to decide if I watch part 1 and get annoyed that I have to wait a month, or just wait the month now and binge it all in September. I would just wait. That's me. I partially also, I like binging shows versus waiting week to week, generally. Erica, welcome in. How's it going? But yeah, I think you're right. It's Across the Spider-Verse. K-pop Demon Hunters is entirely self-contained. No need to wait for anything. Uh-oh, here it comes. Them number 3 is Beyond the Spider-Verse. Okay. Then number 3. I read that as if you were saying that in a country accent. Or a southern U.S. grammar. Me too. I always hated having to wait for the next episode back when weekly shows were a thing. I understand why they are starting to do that now, which is because it like creates hype between each week. Like people can talk about it or whatever. But I don't really engage in the convos, so I'm like, I just end up waiting. That's not my thing. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I watch K-pop Demon Hunters, one, there's going to be a sequel. It's too popular to not get a sequel. It'll probably be around then, or when it's died down, the popularity has died down, and then I can take part in. I can watch it when it's no longer popular anymore. Then I'll talk about how nuanced it is. That's the hipster way. They're bringing it back in streaming. The Doctor Who on Disney Plus was 1 week. It's frustrating. Yeah, Marvel's been doing that. Sometimes some shows are doing it like twice, like 2 episodes a week, or they'll do it like what's that saying, like in chunks. But when they do that, I'm like, sweet, I'm just gonna wait. I'm telling you, we will force you while you're with us. Oh no, I don't know if Wivey would be down. Your coffee isn't fancy enough to be hipster. It's a white chocolate mocha. It's a local bean. Surely that makes it somewhat hipster. My dad is currently working his way through some anime. He's watching One Piece. Oh dang, he's a long way to go. Amherst would be very happy. That's American, not fancy. Oh dang. Is it? I wonder when did chocolate mochas come about? That'll take him a while. That is something. I watched a couple of random episodes of Cowboy Bebop over the past week. Very good. I love that show so much. The acting, I will say, I think I watched some random clips of like the English versus the Japanese, and I really love the English. I think the actors, I think, really like there's in some scenes, maybe it's not every scene like this, but in a couple of scenes that I looked at, it was very much like, I think the voice acting in the English is superior. Like the emotion behind like some of the lines, it's just so good. Bebop good. Yeah, it's probably my favorite anime of all time. But I was watching the last episode where Faye has like a final chat with Spike, and her voice acting is so good in that scene. And then I watched the Japanese, and it's like more subdued, which I mean maybe makes more sense just culturally, but is like, I love the emotion in the English version and the way she says things, because like you can tell that in the English version. In the Japanese version, she seems more annoyed and kind of like upset, like angry. Like in a quieter sort of like. I'm trying not to. Cowboy Bebop's so old, and I honestly don't think many people would care if I mention what happens or like what the conversation is about. But like, I'm trying to leave it vague. But the way she says things in the Japanese version seems more of like a kind of understated anger, frustration, whereas in the English version, you can tell that she's sad and like she's still upset, but you can hear the sort of like emotion in her voice that is I think very like it's a cool thing for Faye's character, I think, in that moment. And so I don't know, I was watching it also for people who are very nostalgic, and let me see if I can find it. Internet Archive. I found, this is actually how I was watching the English clips. How do I find? Is it? Wait, how do I look? Oh, here we go. I was lost. Cowboy Bebop. Someone has uploaded to the Internet Archive. Is it this? A bunch of episodes. Sadly, it's not all of them. But it's a bunch of VHS recordings of Cowboy Bebop on Adult Swim. And so it has like Adult Swim commercials in the middle of it and stuff. It's very nostalgic. I can't find it. Maybe I'll post it in the Discord later. But anyway, it was very like, oh wow. Like I remember some of these commercials, or I remember like sitting and watching the like Adult Swim promo ads and whatever. So anyway, it's very interesting, but it was kind of cool also just to watch it in VHS recording, because it was like, you know, it had some of the grain, and it's very cool. I think he's also watched, I'm sure if he finished it, Castlevania. Oh, I've never watched, well, actually I take it back. I think I've seen a single episode, but wait, the modern chocolate mocha as a drink combining espresso, chocolate, steamed milk, likely emerged in the US. Okay, there we go. Inspired by Italian, yep. It's a similar layered drink of coffee, chocolate, and milk. So practically it's you know, it's so hipster, really, is what I'm getting. Well, the term mocha.
Boo, Jetpack 13 Void.
GG, welcome in, and thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. Is connected to Yemeni coffee beans with a chocolatey flavor. Oh, the specific cafe mocha we know today is an American adaptation. Interesting. Am I gonna be able to get a white chocolate mocha while I'm over there? Did you just school the hipster on coffee? I wouldn't say I'm a coffee hipster, though. I'm definitely more of a music hipster, borderline movie snob kind of hipster. I'm not an art hipster, for sure. But thank you so much for the 60 months, GG. I hope you're doing well. that's where it came from, so I googled it, so we can all learn something today. There we go. The more you know. But I can be very hipsterish when it comes to media, I think. Games are even maybe a thing where I can be a little hipstery. But yeah, I don't know. It's mostly because I don't listen to a lot of pop music. What's funny, you know what's funny is the other day actually, I was thinking about Daz, that one because there was one stream, and I mentioned this even the other day I think, but there's one stream where you listen to a random station or playlist and it played a song that I listened to, and it's by an indie artist, and I was like so surprised you were listening to it. I didn't realize that it was like a random playlist. And it's one of my favorite songs too, or like I listen to it quite often. Maybe not favorite, but I listen to it quite often. But I recently added some more songs of that artist to like my likes playlist on Spotify, and every time I listen to those songs, I think about the fact that you came because you weren't like listening to it. You just remembered that I had like mentioned like, oh, I really like this song, or I listened to this. I remember then like a stream later or two when you were here, you're like, what was the name of that song? I'll go listen to it. And you came back, you're like, oh, I didn't really like it. And I think about that every time I listen to this band. I think, oh, Dez doesn't like this this band. I didn't mind it. That's not what you said. You were very much like, this wasn't for me. And that's fair. I would say his music I would not necessarily recommend to a lot of people. I don't think it's very like garage band rock kind of vibe. I didn't love it. Yeah, there we go. That I think that is, yeah, that's a very kind way to say you didn't like it. I have had a headache at the base of my skull for the days. Oh no, I'm annoyed about that, but generally okay. Are you taking like Advil or anything? But yeah, so, yeah, it was during lockdown protocol. Tell you what, I'll listen to the album today. No, I have not listened to the album. I've only listened to like a couple of his songs, and that's why I only just recently added a few more. So that's not a good trade. It's not a good trade for me. But I've recently added a couple of songs to my liked playlist of his, but anyway, yeah, but he's not really someone I would necessarily recommend. I don't think. I think I just like, he has sort of like a, he has like, I don't know how to describe, his writing is very sad and I like it. He has there's a bit of melancholy to some of his writings, as well as he has some fun like turns of phrases, which we've talked about this. I love lyrics, big lyrics person, and so if I hear a song and there's like an interesting phrase or like something in it, that'll sometimes be like, oh, I like that. Like, I'm gonna listen to this more. More so sometimes that like actually for me, that helps me enjoy the music better, which is sort of weird. So like, that's why when I listen to him, the band's called Yacht Club, spelled Y-O-T. So when I listen to Yacht Club, they're definitely not a band that I'd be like, everyone should listen to them, highly recommend. It kind of reminds me of like Scott Pilgrim, sort of like the bands that were playing at the Rocket. That's kind of what that style of music kind of reminds me of. It's sort of like garage band rock, sort of. No, yeah, that's kind of, yeah, that's not the game Garage Band, but like a garage rock. Am I making sense? Anyway, no, that's not a good trade. Especially because, again, I have not listened to his albums. So, but, you can't watch it tonight. It's double date night. Yeah, you guys have, Baldur's Gate. How many times have you guys watched K-pop Demon Hunters? At this point. What was I gonna say though? Oh yeah, but Cowboy Bebop has been great. It's been a nice little nostalgic thing. I've been listening to some of the music, some of the songs from at least 20 times. That's not true. Surely not. Surely not. So yeah, I've been just in a Cowboy Bebop mood. What else? Bear, welcome in. A pool day. Oh, I hope you have a good day at the pool. Enjoy. Hope it's nice and cool. I've made all my clients watch it, so I'm at least at 10. Oh, goodness. Easily, it's my new favorite autism background noise, so it's on while I cook food. Oh, okay, so you probably have watched it like 20 times. Yeesh! Yeah, you guys are obsessed. That's very funny. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying something. That's nice. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's for me. Don't know if it's for me. I'll watch it when it's like, again, when the popularity has died down. The water is surprisingly warm. Oof. Oof. Have you heard any of the songs? I have not. I've heard they're good. I've heard people say they're good. I would say, though, I'm not really like a huge like K-pop person. There's one K-pop adjacent group that I listen to occasionally, but I'm not really like a pop person, generally. It was 100 degrees today. Yeesh! It is warmer here in Alaska, but it's 70. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Hunter X? Is that the name of the band? You'll love the lyrics. I think you're just trying to say things that you think I want to hear. It's 5. Hold on. Let's do. $41. Nice. Yeah, it's here in Alaska. It's 21C. Get 98. Yeesh. Well, I hope for those who are... Wait, what are we talking about K-pop wise? Lego and Daz are talking about K-pop hunters. Demon K-pop hunters. They want me to watch it, but I'm saying probably not. Jet doesn't want to watch it. Oh yeah, you'll love it, Jet. I don't think that's true. 100 is perfect. That's perfect weather for you, Lego? It's surprisingly good. Again, K-pop. Again, I've seen some of the GIFs and it's just like, I'm just not a fan of what I've seen. I get that it's like over the top, it's supposed to be funny, but I'm just like, just not a fan of it. Yeah, that's what I said, GIFs. It could be pretty deep. Yeah, I don't know. There's just, yeah, I don't know. There's just not enough there. Now, if it was like, if it was demon indie sad boy indie rock hunters, then that I would be interested in. If it was like Death Cab for Cutie and they are hunting demons, then that, you know, that would be something. And tell me you don't want to see that. Or like, I don't know, I can't think of another indie rock band that people would know, because they're so indie, you probably haven't heard of them, you know? But yeah, I'm also kind of like that with not just music, but movies as well. If I hear a movie is like very, very popular, there's some exceptions, because like Marvel, that never happened to me because I was always very interested in Marvel stuff. But but if there's like a movie that releases and I'm hearing like people are just like, they keep talking about it, I'll avoid it until people stop talking about it, and then I'll finally like give it a shot. I was not interested in K-pop. I got it to watch with Lego as a joke. If I hear movies, joke's on me, I enjoyed it. But do you like K-pop? I feel like I feel like you're one step away from K-pop at all times, Daz. I feel like maybe you don't actively listen to it, but in your streams, you're like always listening to like very dancey pop, which I feel like is very adjacent to K-pop. If I hear movies good, I don't want to watch it. Is that... Are you making fun of me? This music is calming. Yeah, this is a new Game Chops album. It's all Lego. Lego. It's all... I saw your name. It's all Legend of Zelda covers. Not a big K-pop fan. There's some good League of Legends songs. That's true. I did agree with you there. That's funny. I looked up and saw your name and I just said Lego. That's really interesting. To me, I guess I don't see a lot of difference between like K-pop and normal pop, besides it being like often in a different language. But I feel like the music is very similar in my head. So I feel like you're really just one step away of becoming a major K-pop stan. Ignore the music, it's a good story too. We'll see. Maybe down the road. You won't even notice it's a musical. I'm sorry, I doubt this. This is an X to doubt moment. There are some good League of Legends songs. I actually, one of the songs I like, I wouldn't say is K-pop though. It's I don't know what it is. It's probably some kind of like general rock pop or something. I don't know. But anyway. I feel like there was something I was gonna say. I lost it. Oh, I was gonna say, when I first started watching anime in like middle school or high school, I watched it starting off as a joke. I think this was middle school. And then I ended up loving it. Don't think I said that, Des. Just like moving on. I just don't want to disappoint you in me being like, I'm not watching this. But no, watching anime, cause Toonami, I think, was on after school. I think that's what it was called on Cartoon Network. And they had Sailor Moon. Actually, I think first it was... What did it start off with? I feel like it was Dragon Ball Z, then Sailor Moon, then either like Yu Yu Hakusho or... no, Inuyasha must have been Adult Swim. I think Tenchi Muyo, maybe? And then maybe there was another one. I can't remember. But anyway, I would come home and Dragon Ball Z would be on. And so I remember I'd be like, lol. And probably at the time I also called it Japanime. I'm sure I did. And so I was like, Japanime. Let's watch that as a joke. Lol, 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 lol. And then I would like... So I'd watch Dragon Ball Z, I'd watch Sailor Moon, and I would watch, typically I think, part of whatever came after that. And then I would like just come home and watch it every day and then be like, okay, well, what does happen next? And then eventually I was like, oh wait, I'm a nerd. You watch Sailor Moon, but not K-pop. I think there's a major difference between the two. Sailor Moon is great. I really liked Sailor Moon. I was a big Sailor Moon fan. I feel like that's what really got me into anime over Dragon Ball Z. I liked Dragon Ball Z. I think I got sort of like, I noticed how much it was that joke of like, wow, nothing has happened in this episode. Like, there's just like, there's no progress in the story in this episode. It's just Goku is still charging up the spirit bomb. I think that sort of annoyed me a little bit. So I was never like, it was never my favorite. I liked it. But then I think there was something about the like, one, I will say the animation. I think I really liked, any transformation sequence or like attack. I loved how they animated that, and I've always been a bit of like for those who know, like, have heard me talk about music videos, and when I see like a cool animation of something, I always like nerd out about it. I've kind of always been like that, but I've always loved, like, whenever they use an attack or transform, whatever, it's always like in a special kind of like template that they use every episode. Like, the template doesn't really change. It's just like sort of copy paste, but the animation quality is so high and it just looks so cool. I was obsessed with it. Every time I'd just be like, the colors and the textures and lighting and all of that. I was just like, oh, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. That, I think that is probably what like sold me on it. But I was gonna say there's something about the like. I understand that it's like a very, it's very it's like a Monster of the Week kind of show. Like, it's not very it's very formulaic, very like Daz! Oh goodness.
A. Nearly at next goal. B. Watch K-pop Demon Hunters. C. Ralph says hi. Well, really, he says bark, bark, bark.
Oh my goodness, Daz, thank you so much for the $100. Getting us 25, I think that's 25 away. My OBS is really small right now. From our next goal, Daz. That is incredible. Thank you so much for the generosity. We're gonna have to do something about that here in a second. Let me just finish my thought real fast to catch up with the chat, and then we'll do the bed. Des, thank you so much. $100. Thank you. That actually does help. Yeah, that is 25. Watch Cape. I mean, I'm not. It's not. I'm not gonna be bot. I'm not gonna be bot, Des. Though I feel bad for saying that. But thank you so much. That is wild. Liar. Thank you so much. That is very kind, very generous of you. Getting us way closer to our goal. Unbelievable. I was gonna say, Sailor Moon. Hold on, you've thrown me off with the generosity. Sailor Moon. Oh, I was gonna say, it's a very formulaic show. I understand, like, the formula is basically like, monster is introduced at the very beginning, like, teenage hijinks, school stuff, and then but it, like, always is connected to the person that has been, like, either replaced by a monster or whatever. They transform, attack it, beat it, done. And then that's the next episode. But there's something very, like, calming about that, if that makes sense. Like, there's something very, like, chill about knowing how it's going to go. And even though it wasn't very, like, I don't think it's very innovative of an anime. Like, I don't think the story is anything that's, like, incredible, but I enjoyed it growing up because I was like, okay, I like this. Plus the animation was super cool, and also, like, I loved I've always liked watercolor. I cannot do watercolor, but I've always liked looking at it, and the backgrounds of Sailor Moon are very cool. Like they kind of have a vaporwave feel to it, but they like, they use a lot of watercolor for the cityscapes and stuff, and I just thought that's so cool. Hold on. Oh, funniest thing is my dad is constantly mispronouncing anime as anime. I never call him out on it, but we'll correctly say it at some point in the conversation. That's good. I like that. I used to say anime. So I'm with them. Pokemon, Digimon, Zoids, Beyblades. You know, I think I watched a little bit of Zoids. Out of all of those, I think I watched that the most. I watched a couple of episodes of Pokemon kind of scattered throughout, but I wasn't, like, diehard. Do your best in Prison Power? I can't. Shouting isn't really, like, a thing I can do. Have I been missing? We've been talking a lot about anime. I want to get watercolor tattoos, but I don't trust anyone. I've seen a few. Those look really cool. But yeah, I could imagine that it would be, you have to find the perfect person for it. You used to say GIF too, but we're all here to grow. No, I'm saying it right. Yeah, Bear, we've been talking about, like, Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball and, you know, what animes we all got started with. But I've also played a lot of the Sailor Moon video games. There are a bunch that I've emulated. There's also a Sailor Moon RPG that I honestly can't remember if it's official or not, but it's called, like, Another Story or something like that. What is it? Sailor Moon SNES game. Another Story. Yeah, I was right. Is it a for real game or was it a fan game? I think it's a real game. Yeah. Anyway, it was very good. It had a neat mechanic in it, which was like, it was a turn-based RPG, sort of very Final Fantasy, like old school Final Fantasy. And though you could have like 5 people on a team, or 5 or 6 people, like on the right side of the screen. That's where all like the heroes are, and then the enemies will be on the left. But it had a neat mechanic where you could, because they do this in the show, where you could queue up a combo attack. So like, if to make like a stronger attack, you would have like, depending on who you have on your team, because they had like all of them, you could then say, okay, I want on their next turn. I wonder how it worked. I actually don't remember if like they both had to have turns currently active, or if it was just like that's just it used up that one person's turn, but they both use mana, or I don't really know how it worked. But anyway, you could say like, instead of Sailor Moon just throwing her tiara, you could say I want Sailor Moon to do that attack, but it's going to be a combo attack with Sailor Mars. So then it's like the fire tiara or whatever it is. And I thought that was super cool. Like that, I feel it for a SNES game. That's like, that's future, you know, that's 2077 tech right there. Wait, you said wrong funny? It was official, and I loved it. I started with Full Metal. I made hubby watch FMA Brotherhood entirely. I didn't ask him if he enjoyed it, because I did, and that's love. Full Metal's great. What a great show. Guess what came out today? What came out today? Full Metal's a fantastic show. Mustang is cool. Oh, Grounded 2. So we're not gonna hear from you. The first one went weird. Yeah, that's fair. A lot of anime does that. Bye free time. Yeah, as I say, we're not gonna hear from you. A lot of anime does that. Evangelion. I grew up watching Evangelion. The show ends really weird. I honestly don't mind it, but it's a very weird, cerebral, surreal ending. Who here has watched Evangelion, the original show? I started with the first Full Metal way back then. Same. Could never get into Grounded. Aw. It is my game. It is associated with me. Ava's great. Yeah. I really love Evangelion. I think it's very interesting. Like, the main characters supposedly are like, I believe this is the intention. I could be wrong. Some Ava fan's gonna come in here and beat me up and say that I'm wrong. But from my understanding, the intention is that, like, the different Ava pilots kind of encapsulate different sort of like mental health issues and what's the word I'm looking for? Like not conditions, like diagnoses. Like they each have one that's like incredibly prominent to their personality. And I've read a bit of a breakdown of it. But the show itself ran out of a budget, like midway through. So the very last few episodes are wild and weird. It turns into like a psychological breakdown of each of the characters. There's a lot of like static images. There's one scene that's like 30 seconds long that's essentially just a static image. It's of Asuka and Rei in the elevator. And that is because they started running out of money for animation. So they just had to reuse things, or make... That's why, like, in a few of the last episodes, like the last 3 episodes, there's lots of sequences where the characters are just standing in either complete white or in complete black. It's just because they couldn't spend the time and money on doing scenes. So where it starts off very much like kind of an action-y mech anime, it slowly devolves into a psychological breakdown and introspection of the characters, which honestly I kind of liked. But apparently it caused riots in Japan when that happened. People were so upset at the ending of it that they literally rioted at the animation studio. Like a mob formed. Eventually they released End of Evangelion and some other like movies, and then they've redone the entire series now. In sort of like a movie form. But anyway. The reboot was meant to be more straightforward, but that lasted about 1.5 movies. Really? Actually, I haven't seen the like reboot. You need to finish Demon Slayer. The movies come out this month. Oh, and probably start it. I was about to say, don't think we've watched that. That's very funny. You guys need to watch Dungeon Meshi. But I can't tell you that because then you're going to be like, I'll start Dungeon Meshi if you watch K-pop Demon Hunters. And I'm going to be like, no. So I'm not going to say that to you. But we need to do something. Because Daz... Thank you very much for the... There you are. Let's do that. No, that is not a same deal. It was very kind of you, very generous of you for the $100, getting us closer to our Australia goal. The problem is that, you know, sometimes when people are generous, it...
Suddenly, things become quiet. Outside, trees rustle and sway. A breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the ground below you shake.
Oh no?
Oh no. You know what it is.
What is it?
A big gifter.
A big gifter? Yes! Thank you so much for the $100, getting us closer to our Hot Ones goal. Only $25 away, and we will be eating hot wings. Not immediately, but we will then schedule hot wings. But thank you so much for your kindness, for your generosity. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for being so kind, being so generous, getting us closer. Fair, I appreciate it. I appreciate your commitment, but thank you. There is no way at this point. There's no way. But thank you so very much for getting us closer to our goal, getting us closer to our Australia trip. At least I didn't get hit. But thank you. Thank you for the kindness. I appreciate it. It's okay. We can't always be saved from the bee gifter. The bee gifter got us. It's okay. What just happened? Like, have you not seen that before? Have you not seen our bee gifter? Surely you have. No, never? Oh, that is surprising. When somebody gifts a certain amount of the bee gifter shows up, and then you guys have a chance to save me if you guys use a specific emote a certain amount of times, and then another thing happens. I've never seen it work on the first try. We didn't hit it. We didn't. I got the bee gifter got me. Bee gifter got me. I actually did another emote in the middle. That happens to me all the time. So we failed. I mean, you didn't fail. And kind of. more so that the... Guess that means K-pop now? No. So yeah, there's like a... If you guys hit 100 emotes, then I am saved from the Be Gifter. And another thing happens. Yeah. But... I'm surprised you haven't seen that, actually. Next goal is K-pop Demon Hunters. Or Slayers. Is it Slayers? Have I been saying it wrong this entire time? Hunters, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, wait a minute. I mean, if I have to make that a goal... if I have to make that a goal for a certain thing... Des! Oh my goodness. Getting us to over our goal.
Come on, everyone. Let's go again.
What is even next? Hold on. What is next? Oh, wait. Next, lol. Goals. I know my own thing. What is it? Oh, right. The Paranormal Home Inspectors Marathon. There goes all my food money. Lego! Okay, hold on. Let me, get this. What was that? Hold on. What are K-pop wings? Oh, right. Okay. So, okay. Let me update this. Just Korean fried chicken. Okay. That's funny. Hold on. Let me update the goals thing. So the next things are... paranormal, home, and oh gosh, marathon. Is that gonna fit? It needs barely, but okay, that is just boop. Change this to. Where is it? We're 25 into that. Next, though... Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the bits. The next thing is actually... Where are our goals? Okay, hold on. Where am I? There you go. Stretch goals. So the current goal is Paranormal Home Inspectors, which, if you guys didn't watch, is a very funny show. Paranormal Home Inspectors Marathon. I'm gonna have to make that smaller. Does not fit. Gosh. Can I do an enter? Hold on. Properties. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. Put it on a different line. Imagine. Hold on. And then we'll do another Be Gifter. Okay. And then the next thing for after Paranormal Home Inspectors is a League of Legends stream. Lol. I have never streamed League of Legends. So, hold on, let me... Actually, that's like, I think technically a lie. I think I streamed it once, like, my first year of streaming. Like, I, like, popped on, saw if it could, like, run, and it couldn't on my old computer. Like, stream and, refresh that. Like stream and play League, and I couldn't, but now I can. Excuse me. Yes. Okay. We will. Yeah. Let's do the big gifter. Is a hot one stream just you eating spice food? Not just that. I'm gonna try to get a couple of the sauces, official sauces. I'm going to try to also get somebody to like interview me. God, I'm ready this time. OMG League stream. My sickness is going through the stream. Uh-oh. Okay, so pause the music. And
Suddenly, things become quiet. Outside, trees rustle and sway.
There we go.
A breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the ground below you shake.
What?
Oh no.
Oh
You
no.
know what it is.
What is it?
A big gifter.
A big gifter? Yes! Thank you again so much for the generosity. The $100 initially, and then the 70, no, it's 50, because then it's 25 over. Thank you very much for the 150 getting us closer to our goals, all going to the Australia trip. Thank you very much. Thank you for the kindness. Thank you for the generosity. Will you guys save me for the big gifter? Okay, it didn't work this time. It should have worked. My OBS messed up. Lego, I apologize. I can hear it. Here's the thing is like I can hear it working. Like the music is playing, but it's not, but we'll get it to work. I don't know why it never works on the first try. Oh, Shady, welcome in. Wait for it.
Ribbit.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna prime it and then we're gonna do it again. So we're gonna try to see if it goes. Okay, hold on. Let's go to Big Cat. Okay. Big Frog works now. Excellent. All right. Surely that'll work now. At this rate, Frog is going to be my number. That's the main goal. I wish it was my emote. Maybe I should make a Frog emote. But then only subs would be able to contribute to the bee gifter. All right, let's try it again.
Suddenly,
this time it's gonna work.
Things become quiet. Outside, trees
What if
rustle
I made
and sway.
an emote that's
A
my
breeze
face but
tugs
very
at your
frog-like?
hair as you feel
Like,
the ground below you shake.
I take that emote but make
Oh,
it look
no.
like me.
You know what it is.
What is it?
A big gifter.
A big gifter? All right, everybody, here we go. Do it again. From the top. Oh, no, Cookie, welcome in. Surely it'll work this time. Surely it's gonna work. I believe in the power of the frog. Save you from the big gifter. First we had Big Frog. First we had Big Gifter, now we have Big Frog. So many frogs. Look, they're dancing. Frog. So many frogs. They're dancing. They're spinning. They're going. So many frogs. Dog frog. Surfing frog. So many frogs. Look at all the frogs. The hype. You guys saved me. So many frogs to save me from the Big Gifter. The generosity. The kindness. But at least I didn't get hit by a laser.
Ribbit.
There we go. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. But that is the Bee Gifter Lego. There's also a cat version as well. There's also a version that was going to make an appearance on the Australia stream, but we never got there. That emote, Alex. So that was something. Also, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. But Oatmeal, welcome in. Shady, hello, how are you? Did is there anybody else who came in the middle of all that? Thank you. There was, we actually didn't even finish the presentation I made in the Australia stream. I would like to try to see if I could have you guys back on again before my trip, just to, because I worked so hard on it. Pulled over to you, now I'm driving home. Ooh, well, I hope you have a good drive home. Hope the drive is good. I might sneeze again, but I'm trying not to. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so that's the Bee Gifter. I think I'm gonna sneeze again. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. We'll have to run ads here in a second. Do it on a weekend. I'm with hubby, so I can say hi. Well, I'll always try to do it on my Friday, their Saturday, because that just seems to be the best time where it works for most just so like time wise it works for you guys. So hopefully we can get that to work. Also, though, this Friday, I forgot to mention this earlier, but it is the pin message. This Friday is our Christmas and Joggist crochet stream. So I will be crocheting this guy. I've never crocheted a thing before, so you can watch me fail. But we will listen to Christmas tunes, and you can follow along at home. So that'll be this Friday. My Friday, Australian Saturday. Friday is the first day of August, so it is now officially Christmas in Joggist. Fraturday, exactly. I always have to, when I think of things now, I'm always like splitting in my head, sort of like, this is the day in Australia. So, I'm glad that you've been enjoying Donkey Kong, Shady. Can you talk about it? We're gonna get into some of it. You're I think way ahead of me at this point. So, I have only done the first 2 levels of the game. I have cleared out. I think I have all of the bananas of 1 and 2. It's like 300. I think I'm just at 200. Oh, I will be going to 300. I have not left the area where you get Bananza. Your completion is kind of, I got them off stream, but I did the majority. I did the majority of the banana stuff off stream because I was like, I don't know how fun that is for everybody, but I just arrived at 400. Okay, very cool. Yeah, so we'll be doing that. But ads are about to start. So friends, if you need a stand-up stretch, etc., now is a perfect time to go do so. And then when we come back, we will be back with the game. Will be R.B.
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
I even purposefully tried to unmute, so I don't know. But I said, Magical, thank you so much. Welcome in, and thank you so much for the 8 months resub. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And I then said, Shady, your boyfriend loves crochet, so that's exciting. Yeah, so I'll be doing some crocheting on Friday. I don't like the hype has switched to on launch with new DK. It's okay. Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying that this goes against my hipsterness? So this is as far as we've gotten. But I have now... Where is... Collection, there we go. So for layer 1, I think all but 1 banana. Yeah, it says I have 37 of 38, but 38 isn't listed. And then here I have all but 1. Exactly. There are certain things that I will allow. I feel like this was more so for the you know, like the Twitch engagement of it all. It me more taking advantage of a trend than anything. Oh, did something happen to your eye, Des? I thought there were more skill points by now. Yeah, surprisingly not. But I've only put them into strength, better sonar, and spin jump. I feel like some of these I'm like not going to use immediately. I think one of the next ones I'll get is probably the like jump shot or whatever. Run and roll come in. But yeah, I've only upgraded punch power and better sonar. So that also might be some of it. But I'm strong. But okay, we can actually progress. Yeah, I was like, surely, like, the, like, thing that's gonna be very important is, like, punch power and stuff. Like, as the ground gets, like, the terrain gets tougher or whatever. But I also have pretty much all of the fossils and stuff here too. Shower for Jim, alrighty.
I'm nervous. You need me to sing, don't you?
Ah. Oops. We're so strong. What are you hiding over here? Anything? No? Nothing? Okay. Also, there has to be like something hidden around here, I'm sure. Let's just figure this out. Bye. Got him. Wait, Ralph drop kicked it? What? What? Oh no. Is it just like Like, do you just have like a mark or something? Also, I feel like... What? Daz! Oh no. Oh no. Well, I hope, did you go get it looked at? Ralph stretched and thought it was a good idea to smash his face on Ralph's foot. Daz, you don't do that. Whole left side of my left eye was red as heck. Now it's spread out, so the whole eye is red, yellow, but not as dark. Oh, goodness. No! Daz. Take care of yourself. There you go. Sublayer 102. Chimpy channel. No, but gotten looked at. It's fine. No pain, no perversion. Not going to that. That's good to hear. It's very good to hear. Well, I'm glad that, you know, everything seems to be good. Just, you know, be careful. Try not to jam your eye into things. I need to be... Okay, cool. Pop 5 balloons. Where are you? No, wait, up. Balloon. It has to be like up here, isn't it? Well, there's the banana. Ooh, we got a skill point. Okay, let's get jump shot. Using a health chunk, do a double jump by pressing A, then A again. Oh, is it like... Oh, wait. Ah! There you go. There's also, apparently, a couple of bananas. I'm missing one at the end. Make sure to take care of that eye, because if I come visit, you know, hopefully you can see me. They're like... That's the last one. Ooh. Break stuff this way. see you. Where's the last banana? Hiding. Have to break everything I will. Oh, see ya. Knew there'd be one somewhere around here. Okay. Seemingly that's all of them here. Okay. If you fall off here, that's it for you. Yep, looks like it.
Something's there.
Uh-oh. Oh, gosh!
That was close.
What? Wait a minute! You can't just... Thank you. So you can't just try to put me on the wall that's moving. Get off of me! I can't make it! There we go. Woof.
Something doesn't feel right.
I know, and I mean, unless there's like, maybe I should be pressing like up instead or something, but I felt like as I was punching to get them off of me, I was also destroying the thing that I was holding. So it felt sort of... Also, there's definitely there's some coins there. I don't actually see a banana. Nope. Oh, there's a fossil, though. We'll get that later. music is intense. Mr. President, she's here. You shouldn't have run away, Pauline. Come back to me right now. No way, you're the worst. Oh, I don't have to read that. Worst, I'm the mighty Void Kong. You call me Mr. President. May I remind you, you're speaking to the president of Void Company, only the most powerful mining organization on the planet. The president has launched a bold new extraction venture. Our destination is the planet core. The planet. Oh.
But no, I'm going with DK. So you just stay away.
You're going with that dolt? Ridiculous. Sinking or Grumpy, bring the brat to me. You got it, boss. Can't let you two slow down the boss's progress. This ought to do the job. Giant octopus. Pika Bruiser. I wonder. Am I gonna need to? Ah. Is it like... kind of had a brute force in a way.
It's not moving. Let's try it.
Banana! Way to go.
I can't believe I can.
Oh, hello. You got an interest in clothes? Then dress yourself. Thank you. Okay, we have, so, alright. We're actually missing a couple. I mean, I have most of this. I could, I'm gonna keep that on. Came to see you off. There's the Peelaport or whatever. Oh, you're just here? You beat my best work. Can't believe it. The boss gave me direct orders to capture you, so I'll finish the job next time. Bet on it. Oh, he's just gonna stay there. Surely there is some stuff here. Around here. Alright, bye! Great. Should I be doing something?
You know, this should be scary, but I feel safe with you.
Ah. Ah.
Hey, that's the exit.
Where would you rank this with the other DK games you've played? So I was actually never really a huge like DK fan. Like I've played Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 a long time ago, but I barely remember them. And I played Tropical Freeze, and Tropical Freeze was very difficult, and so I never beat it. So, but currently 1, because I'm enjoying this. What did this say? But I barely remember Donkey Kong Country 1 or 2. Like I have some vague memories of it, but I don't really I couldn't really tell you much about it. Welcome to Hilltop Layer. It may look calm, but there's plenty of fun to be had if you explore. If you're not sure where to go, start at a high spot and look for a well-worn walking trail to follow. This is the special. He's gonna give us 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so those give us a skill point. We love that. So, okay. I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna use it yet, because I feel like we'll get something new soon. Yeah, for sure.
DK, something's there.
Is that a bad thing? Oh. Oops. Oh. I'm glad you came back. Fractone. Hello, 1 and hello 2. We are the Fractones, and we welcome you. A rock is talking to us.
Did Void do this to you too? Did he turn you into a rock, I mean?
Void who? We've always been us. We've looked like this since we formed. For Fractone folk, rock's the norm. This is our village. Please kick back and take time to relax. You can use the Slayer's fossils to get stuff. We don't have any. Oh. Oh gosh. Why? Ah! better control this thing. I wonder if I can just, like... Or... Oops. How's work, Daz? If I just get rid of all this mud... I can't be slowed by it. There we go. Gotcha. Just playing along, need to take Ralph out, but it's pouring. Oh, is it? What is this? Is it a big storm? Yeah, what is this thing that's like on the ground? The East Coast being hit with western low something, which means cold rain. Yeesh! Well, stay safe. You need to get food? What are you gonna get for food? There's lots of rain. I know they have to be hiding stuff. Got a map. There is something there, and I don't know what it is. Hope you both stay dry. Yeah, for sure.
You did it.
Got it. Punch and roll at the same time? Kind of looks like it. Hello. Quest tones with quiz tone. Ready to begin? Here we go. What do you need before you can buy new fashions at any style shop? Faucets. You got it. Yes, fresh outfits can give you a swanky new look. Rolling right along, here comes your next question. What did you lose when Void King first arrived and attacked Ingot Island? My helmet? Did I have a helmet? You got it. Okay. You had a helmet, just like all your monkey friends. How do we know, you ask? There's some trivia we won't spill. Just one question left. What's an unexpected alternate use for the gold bullion you can unearth? Explosives, yeah, okay. You got it. Throw that gold bullion for an explosive kabling, but truth be told, you'll get a bigger bang for boom bombs. Congratulations, got them all right. Here's a fabulous prize. Banana! We love it. Really went away from another thing. There's this guy. I still haven't been able to, like... You were in the other level as well, and I couldn't get you to work. Unintentional. Supposed to do something with you. Oh. Rhinos are protected, you know. You can't just go around stealing their land. Surely there's some way that we can use it as like a vehicle or something. I just don't know how. Can't talk to you. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be just like a, oops. What is the, I thought there was a button that made me like put it underneath me, but the story's still working, ends at 10. But it takes an hour to get home. Oh, yeesh. That's oh. Can I? We thought. Maybe it's just like while. Skill point! We have 2 now. That's good. We'll save. No! Cameo. So rude. Cameo. Roll. bananas. Oof, okay. Speed one. Okay, that's not the way. Oh gosh. I like this. I feel like I'm not going to like this. Yeah. Never been a speed person. Yep. Very cool. Just be fast and perfect. Got it, got it. Cool. Very cool. We're doing it. I mean, and by we're doing it, I mean, we might not make it, but we at least understand how to do this. Whee! Okay. Phew! I know, I actually was just thinking YV would be able to do this. What are the conditions to get? Well done. Finish with 20 or more on the clock. Okay, so we have to do it faster. He'd be able to do it. There's a third one. So I wonder if there's one hidden somewhere that I missed. Oh no, I accidentally threw the thing. I pushed the wrong button. Start over. I accidentally pushed the button that yeets the thing that I'm sliding on. Surprisingly, not what you want. Yep. Restart. I don't rage like YV does, though. I also am much more likely to give up on something than he is. And just be like, I'll do this later, and then never do it. Just barely. Ooh. Oh, they gave us 2. Thank you, thank you. Oh, they didn't give us 2. Wait, so where is this last one? Ah. Wait. Nice try, hiding one from me. Let's wait, Ah, there we go. There's that double jump. Glad I got that. Oops. Had a surprise at the mini golf course? What was the surprise? Welcome back. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Did you get a koi fish? Spiked tide slope. No. Next time. They're huge? That's cool. Uh-oh. Seems annoying. One. Yeah, do it. Got another skill point. So we have 3? Let's save. Hiding. Nice, I'll check it out to stream. Okay, it doesn't look like we can stop those. It's the point to like create like change their path. Feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh. Oh gosh. Ow. Well, there's a banana over there. Oh. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to break that thing. Hold on. Oops. Lol, lol, lol. Oh, like, I can't... No, okay, so I have to punch that. And these don't... Like, okay, those are done. So, can I climb this? we got all three. Nice. Can't climb that. I like that the ruins are like one completion banana, one hard mode banana, and one expert. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it does seem like a good balance. Hello. Give faucet. Yeah. Very cathartic. Is there a... So there has to be a way to break this. Is this it? Work in progress. Floating lift platforms are assisting with construction. Watch your heads. If a chunk sticks to the underside of the lift, it might fall and break something. Is it like...
Same gunk we saw before, right?
Follow the trail? Look at this little guy. Hello from Architectone Real Estate. We sell plots in the oddest of spots. We can build you a cozy little getaway with a comfy bed and a helpful closet. 100 gold? Okay. You've built one getaway in this layer. The beds here are now comfy level 1. Nap in 1 to get a +1 bonus. And this is where we can... Oh. Ah, okay. So this shows all the songs. I guess ones we've heard get a title, but we only have like so many. I know, that would be so nice.
Hey, DK, are you awake?
Hmm?
It's our getaway. Isn't it great? Here's a big closet, and we can listen to music too. And this bed is so comfy. After we get some shut-eye, we're gonna wake up full of energy. Ooh, it's like our own little hideout. It's so exciting. Well, Rumi, good night.
+1. DK. Donkey Kong. Okay. Let's keep climbing up. If we can. Oh, we can't. Unless. Yep. There is a style of voice, a Nintendo voice acting that just doesn't work for me. Same with Zelda and Breath of the Wild. I didn't mind Zelda. I think she took me, I think, a second to get used to when I played Breath of the Wild, but I don't know how I feel about Pauline. I think I don't like her, like, face. Not a big fan of her face. It's too, it's too, like, Pixar for me. I start off packing with everything labeled and with, like, rooms. I've reached the point of just throw it in a box as long as it's not fragile and I'll figure it out later. Are you moving? I feel like maybe, did I know that? I feel like maybe you mentioned that in YB's stream or something. Oh wow, where are you moving to? Like a different city or just like in the same city? Oh, what did he say? Did he not say to speed through them? Barrel into them by speeding up. Ah, okay. I see. Nope.
This is all because of
Oh gosh. Almost yeeted myself off the cliff. Was I able to, only those that were cloud saved, which some, like, Windblown does not have cloud saves right now. I don't know if it's just because it's in early access or something. But anything that has cloud saved, anything that has cloud saves, yes, I can get the save back, but anything that didn't, I lost that save data. Moving back home to my home state of Pennsylvania. Been living in North Carolina for the last 7 years. Yeesh! Are you taking a teaching job up there, or kind of just figuring things out? Hold the tone. That singing just now. That was Pauline. You, wasn't it? Oh, that was you. Okay. We've never heard anyone sing so beautifully before. You rock. You should perform a concert in our village. Okay.
No. You can't just volunteer me for that, DK. No way. I don't dislike singing, but I can't. Not in front of everyone.
Oh, too bad. Your voice is wonderful. Well, then we suppose you should turf surf away. Turf surf. Just press CL while holding a chunk. You can use CL to speed up faster. It's a total blast. Yeah, the shame. Yeah, I was a bit sad about that. I was able to, though, so part of me losing my oh, I didn't read that sign. Part of me losing my save was I lost actually some of the cosmetics I got for playing the game while I was in, like, there was a special skin for playing the, like, pre-demo and playing, the special preview. And, I lost those skins, and sadly one of those was one of my favorites, but I contacted the PR person that got me the code in the first place, and I explained the situation to him, and the devs were able to give me one of those skins back, which was my favorite one. So I was very happy about that. Everything else I'll have to just get again. I'll have, which was also kind of unfortunate because in my save, I had just unlocked the very last thing. Like the last thing that I had not unlocked yet. But that's fine. It's okay. So I'll have to get all that stuff again. But it's okay. You're supposed to play games, right? So I'm just playing. That's all that's happening. Luckily, Windblown is a very fun game, so I don't mind playing it. Oh, hello. Oh, there might have been. I am accepted an elementary music position up there. Oh, very cool. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that you have something lined up. It'll be fun. Are you excited about being back in Pennsylvania? Oh, what? We lost 3 of our fragments. A puzzling predicament. If you bring back one of the fragments, we'll give you a banana. We'll give you another one for returning all 3. Ah, that's what you are. Oh. There we go. I thought I needed to throw it at it. Well, the skill points, we have 4. Part of me wants to just, like, keep getting stronger. But we're just gonna save our skill points. Hello. You're not falling. Oh, I guess if you get too far away. Here's another one. Oh, ads. This is my bad. Hello? You are... They have a really low object permanence. Oh. I am this area. Nice. Okay, well, I'm glad that sounds fun. A warp gong. It's bussing place, style stone, stuffed tones, chip tones, all run shops. My, elevator. Are you, the one who sounded my gong? It rang out loud and clear. What power you must have? Ah, but let me show you my power. The folks who live down here call me the elevator. I'm mother of the smaller eels. In fact, my little elevators are a big fan of yours. Secret welcome in. A little E can teleport you to different spots in the same layer, and I can take you to different layers entirely. I heard, and I also heard there were koi fish. Yeah, I have no reason to go back. Or something? I have to look. I think either Ember's put it in the Discord or sent it to me. Give the teleport rider a raise, I know, right? Are on vacation with you guys? So nice. What, where are you guys going? Vix, welcome in. Hello. Welcome to the stuff shop. I feel like I probably need more of those. Ooh. We can just get those pretty easily. I won't buy anything else. Cape Cod. Incredible. We've been here since Saturday. Love that for you all. I love that. Ooh. That sounds very fun. What is the plan? What are you guys doing? I'm doing all right, Vix. How are you? It takes a real genius to get that pun through 7 layers of management. I know, I'm sure, right? I wonder what the Japanese pun is. Just a lot right now. I was originally going to have a month to move because teachers have to give 30 days notice to get out of their contract. My district decided to let me out of my contract early because it didn't make sense to be there for the teacher work days, then leave. I only have 2 weeks now to get everything ready. Yeesh! That is a lot. Are you doing all of the moving yourself? Are you hiring movers? Dinner, walking around, beach day, mini golf, chill vacation. That sounds lovely. I hope you guys have a blast. That sounds like a lovely little time. Enjoy, get all the good food. I'm sure you guys will get some good sushi. If Emmers has anything to say for it. I am enjoying the game. I haven't played very much of it. I'm pretty early on still. But I am enjoying it. Oops. Is there anything in my group? Something with unagi, I guess. It's like unagi is that eel? Oh yeah, that is eel. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh, almost died. Yeah, I wonder what, like, elevator is or something. Alright, not feeling great this week, however, but trying to get through it somehow. Everyone's been a little sick, it seems. Did I get everything? I think so. Doing myself, trying to save as much money as I can for 2 months. I have to pay rent on my current... yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, that's no fun. That's no fun at all. Well, I hope all that goes well. Moving's... I find moving never fun. Last time I hired movers, just because I was like, I'm done. I'm done with the process of moving. There's definitely stuff here. What's this? Where did we go? Do you know? 4 of us are hiding nearby. Seek and find all of us. Give it a try. We found 2. I love how you can pretty much almost eternally stay in Bananza mode. Just the sheer amount of gold you get from that. So we have found 2. I hope to never move state lines again. It's just added hassle. Yeah, that's fair. I just, even since living here in Alaska, I've moved, like, up apartments and living situations, like I don't know, 5 times or something, and I was just like, okay, I'm done. I'm not even, like, really paying attention to where I'm going. I'm just sort of destroying everything in hopes that I find it. It's probably, like, in that piece or something. Move countries, do not recommend. Yeah, I feel like if that were to ever happen to me, I would just, like, I would get rid of a lot of stuff. Almost everything. Like, I would take some of my electronics, I would take my, like, external hard drives, and then sell the rest. Yeah, but even selling everything and offloading its effort, and then you rebuy and pay more. Don't disagree, but it's, yeah, no, you're right for sure. Where's your friend? Maybe. What is this? At least we're getting these maps doing this. So that way... all of these fossils appear. That's always nice. Isn't that it? We're missing one. Right? Two, 3. Yeah, I'm still missing one. Nice blue GK. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Figured we'll go for a little change. I thought it appeared, did it? Is it floating in the sky? I don't think you can. I think the cosmetic is the same. This guy is the guy who gave us the mission. Or like, I mean, well, it says, yeah, I haven't. Well, it says 4 of us, but the first one doesn't count, right? Because it's 4 of us are missing, and that guy wasn't missing, so sure, it means there's technically 5, I guess. Is it like in that piece? That'd be good. Does that break? Did I break that? Oh. It doesn't seem to also, like, they don't react to the, little clappy thing. I'm like, where are you? Let's just be like perfectly in some piece that I haven't destroyed yet. Like, I feel like I've done a very good job. You can get... Oh, that was one of those things. You can get... There's like a Pauline dress that you can get later. But that's it. It summons exploding tiles, and then... yeah, and then you can get like a special dress. What is that? Is he like a mole? Oh wait. Oh, you can't like go too far off from him. Yeah, it looks like it's just like a mole. Yeah, it is pretty adorable. I've been trying to catch it because I thought I thought we would get something. I don't think you can. What is this? Like, you would think we would have gotten it by now. Almost everything is destroyed. Where is this guy? Maybe it is, yeah. I'm wondering, because... Yeah, that's... I kind of was thinking that. Maybe I should reset the terrain. Because you would think we would be able to even just see, like, with what's left, you think we'd be able to see even just, like, a little bit. Oops. Like, see it poking out a little bit. Because there's only a couple of chunks left. I stand off to the side here and do where is it? Is it on the map? Reset turn. Did you see it? Oh no. Too late. Yes, uh-oh. Well, it's okay. It's very funny. Where was it? Floating midair. Okay, it looks like we have to re-find them all. Yeah, okay. Well, here we go. There's one. Is that one? Oh, it was, yeah. I don't remember where any of them are because I just sort of like didn't even think about it last time. But I know if I destroy everything, we'll find it then. I don't know. Actually, hopefully not. Did I? No, they're still there. Luckily. Okay. Yay. Alright. Look at this. There we go. Got him. Banana. 5 skill points. You think I would use one? But I don't know. I'm just gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna hoard them. Yeah, we got a lot of gold from that. And I mean, like, the what's great is you also get so there are fossil maps, but you can also get like banana maps. And so they can show you where you missed some or whatever, so I don't know. I would have pretty much done that anyway at some point. Might as well do it now, you know?
Amazing.
Hey, this isn't necessary. Well, maybe. We don't know that yet. I know we'll unlock some stuff, so I'm like, maybe I should just save my... Oh, there's another one. Maybe I should save my points now. And then decide where I want to spend them. Because none of these currently I'm, like, dying for yet. You know? Come on. Tune, welcome in. How are you? What am I saving them for? Well, it's like, because I know they're, you know, the different Bananza forms and stuff, so I'm like, well, maybe one of them has like a really good upgrade that I'm gonna want. Oh, hello? Did I do this? I did this. Yeah, I did. Is that fossil? Isn't this one? None that we know of over here. Chip exchange. Did we even look at that?
Should we teleport there?
Doing great. Got a job offer and just got back from a double feature. That's incredible. Congratulations on the job. When do you start? But redeeming now gets you more banana. Yeah, but what if... I don't know. I just haven't decided yet. We'll trade you a banana for 10. Sure. There's a handling fee of 100? Oh, coins. Okay. That's fine. I thought a handling... It was 5 banana chips plus 100 banana chips. August 18th. That's so exciting. Well, congratulations. Look, once I get 10, then I'll spend some. Finish building the baby banana and the little bamboo island. I'll work on Mama Panda tomorrow. Post in Discord. I'm super gonna head out, Sassy. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for being here. So when I went to the movies, I saw the trailer for Lurker. It looks so good. Lurker. What is that? I don't think I've heard of it. Can I just do this infinitely? Or is there like 5? 6 skill points. Oh, excellent. Can you just keep doing this? I won't have enough for another one, but... It's a thriller about someone who becomes a videographer for a musician. Interesting. I don't think I've heard of it. Sounds cool, though. Oops. I kind of want to see what white looks like. I look like a Yeti. I feel like that would be nice. Didn't even notice that last time. Heard of it a few months ago, but the trailer impressed me. Interesting. Maybe I'll have to check out the trailer. I feel like there's definitely hidden stuff here. Maybe not. Maybe there's only the one. Yeah, I was actually kind of curious if it had like a you could at least see what the fur looked like before, but it doesn't. Just gotta buy it blindly. At least it's not like too costly. You just have to find more fossils and stuff, but. I like it. I like how this looks. I think also against the like colorful ground and stuff, I feel like I'm gonna stand out a bit. Oh. I feel like sometimes it doesn't show you when you're very close to it, which is weird. Did we get it? No. Oh, it's down there. Lol.
That's good.
Not really. If I don't get everything, I'm not going to be fussed either way. But I do like a good collectathon, so I'll probably try to collect most things. But it's right here. Yeah. But no, I won't actually 100% it. I think, especially because, like, there's no real point to, like, if Nintendo had achievements, then I'd probably be a bit more, like, oh, at least I get something for having 100%ed all of this, but nah, I'm just kind of doing it for funsies. I like trying to unlock a lot of cosmetics and stuff in games, so might as well get a few. And by the way, we'll probably only go for another, like, 15 minutes. Thanks for getting rid of that odd indestructible metal. Hello from Construct Tone Development. We make or break whatever it takes. Are you looking to dive farther down? Well, this formation is still in the way. You can't punch through it, and our usual demolition methods could take years. We hate to ask since you've already been such a big help, but we could probably expedite the process for a small fee. 9,000. We can do that. Since you're so nice, we'll slash that price. Oh, easy. Rock on. That's expedited. Very expedited. Get the... Oh, there it is. I was pushing the wrong button. What's next? I'll be honest, sometimes the controls in this map really throw me off. Okay, I think that's the only one we have left that we know of. Does oops. Missing a few bananas. We have 24 of 30. There's another one. Is that something? Is that just be a light? Oh, well, it's gone. Whatever it is. Sure, it's fine. We haven't talked to old Cranky up there. I do have to say, I find the music in the game a bit underwhelming. Particularly given legacy of great DKC David Wise tunes. It's fair. I like what I've heard. Can I, like, take you? Can I reach it if I just keep building up? Feels like a lot of work. Can I knock him down? I can. Perfect. Look whose big hairy mug finally turned up. That all you have to say? Listen up and listen good. It served you well to hear this. It took some effort, but I worked out that Crook's hiding spot. That's right. Got this whole plan figured out. Who am I talking about, you ask? Oh, no one. Just the fiend behind all these banana burglaries. No hoard is safe. I would have sent you some muscle to stop him. He kind of said the same thing before, didn't he? No choice but to do it all myself. So I got on Ramby and left the island behind. It should have been you digging all the way down here. Yeah, he kind of said the same thing. Maybe we can't use the rhino. Once we get to 10 skill points, then I'll use some. I'll get another strength up. Okay. No, I'll use like I'll just get the strength one and I'll keep the rest. Just in case. So that way, if a good like power up appears, I know that I have skill points to get them, you know? A bit of a... I'm sort of like this in most RPGs, or anything that has skill points. I'm like a bit of a hoarder when it comes to that stuff. Because, you know... they want you to use the skill points. So then when they finally give you something you want, they're like, oh, guess you'll have to, you know, guess you'll have to really save up now. Big Gamer, I know, it's a Big Gamer wants you to use them, but you know, we're smarter than that. We're way smarter. The conspiracy goes all the way to the top of the skill tree. It's hello. There's two of them. Oh. They want you to use them, but I know better. I'm not gonna fall for that. It's the oldest trick in the book. We're gonna have to just like Bananza our way to get everything else. To get all the maps. This is probably a good place to stop. Friends, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging. A bit of a late stream, but still good. Oh yeah, perfect. No, perfect timing. But friends, let me give a couple of thank yous real fast to Lego. Thank you so much for the resub for 3 months. Emmers for the 57 months. Gigi for the 60 months. Daz for the bits. Madrigal for the 8 months resub. And then Daz, thank you so much for the $150 towards our Australia trip goal. We have, we're now going for the Paranormal Home Inspector Marathon. I'll have to order some hot ones, wings, and then get a friend to start getting ready to interview me. And then after that is a League of Legends stream after Paranormal Home Inspectors. And yeah, crochet stream this Friday. Christmas crochet stream. And I believe that is it for now. So friends, thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye!